What's good, group number one? For those of y'all who are drawn to the first image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. I'm going to be getting some answers on, excuse me, what next step should you take? Leaving it kind of general, so please take what resonate and leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, then it's not for you. All right, Spirit Team, this is for group number one. What next step should group number one take? I see you working towards some sort of goal. I'm hearing foundation. So it's like you're building the foundation of something or building on the foundation of something. Let's get some cards. Excuse me. Sorry, I just woke up. So if I still sound a little bit sleepy, it's because I am. So, what next step should group number one take? Interesting. Okay. Love it. I'm getting two things here. For like many of you, this could be career and finance related, but definitely career, especially if you're a entrepreneur of some sort. I'm hearing to keep going. Seven of Pentacles energy is the energy of patience, but it's also long-term investment. So I think that paired with this Ace of Pentacles, you're definitely working towards something or you're building on something like a business, or even as far as maybe like, just taking steps towards like the career that you want, even if it's not your own business, that's fine. This could, for a few of you, be like, going to school for something or learning or, even as the Seven of Pentacles, learning is more so like Eight of Pentacles energy. But I am still picking up that energy of like learning or expanding on skills, because that's the card that comes after the Seven of Pentacles. So it's literally like that's your next step is like expanding more on like your skills, your talents, learning something more, expanding more on like, or maybe even like learning something new could be very significant for you with this Ace of Pentacles energy. Ace of Pentacles is a more like newer, fresh, new beginning type of energy with the Ace. So I feel like the next step in your journey is like learning and growing something. What is it? So some of you, it can be like maybe getting a certificate, taking a course, a class, getting a license, taking a test for your license, or even just gaining experience through maybe like working something or somewhere, or just gaining that experience in general to kind of expand more on your knowledge and wisdom. 727 can be significant for you. Can you clarify this Ace of Pentacles for me? Damn, lots of pentacles. So you got the Six of Pentacles that came out to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. So There's this energy of receiving because you got the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. You got the Six of Pentacles, which talks about balance and also could be about receiving. And Ace of Pentacles, he's literally offering something in his hands or in their hands. So there's this energy of receiving. So some of you, I feel like part of your next step is receiving help or support or receiving, this could be receiving knowledge, receiving wisdom, maybe even for some of you, like financial support or help. But I'm not really picking that up. It feels like somebody is offering you some guidance, some wisdom. This could be from a person or this could be from the universe or God, Allah, whatever you want to call it. But I see you like receiving, I just heard a gem. So I definitely see you receiving some sort of help, some sort of guidance. For some of you, this again could come in the form of some like wisdom, some knowledge, some communication. Others of you, this could come in the form of something tangible because this is Pentacle energy. So this could be like tangible help or support. So I feel like the next step is to actually receive it. Receive it, and with the Seven of Pentacles, nurture it. I'm hearing one more chance. So some of you, this could be maybe some sort of like full circle moment. It's not for everybody. It feels like specific to a few of you. Yeah, but whatever this is, you're receiving something. Um, doesn't necessarily feel it's going to be life changing, absolutely, but not in the way that you're thinking or expecting. This help or support is going to come in a different way than you were thinking or expecting. So yeah, your next step is to receive whatever this is that is about to be offered to you. Some of you, this could be an opportunity here as well. Some of you, this could be some sort of gift. This could be maybe a financial gift for some of you here also. I'm so drawn to, and I really love the Ace of Pentacles because I don't know why. It just always gets me with the hand and then the little pentacle on top. It's literally God offering you something, like something tangible. Because again, like wisdom and knowledge could also be tangible. This could be even like a conversation with someone, maybe you're trying to get like passive income or, trying to earn more money or make more money or, make money in your sleep, that whole shebang. This could be somebody who is doing something similar to what you're wanting to do, or even doing something that, you didn't even know that you were meant to be doing. And this person kind of offering you like, hey, this is how I did it, or, let me, take you under my wing and help you with this. Yeah, I definitely see some help and support coming in. That's the biggest thing. But don't let your pride get in the way. Receive this. Again, Empress energy, receive this. Some of you may, because Nine of Cups, I'm seeing how his arms are crossed here. Some of you, you may be a little bit stubborn, or you may, be a little bit in your ego and feel like, I don't need the help. You may be someone who's very independent. But when this does come in, take the help. Take it. It's okay to receive help from others. And that may be a lesson that you're learning in this, current cycle in your life that you're in, is learning that it is okay to receive help from people. And, it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, this is going to come from somebody who I don't like. No, I don't see that at all. This feels like it's coming from someone who you actually feel comfortable with, or someone who you feel okay with, taking that help or support. But yeah, don't let your hyper independence or your um, your ego get in the way of this. Let me get a few oracle cards here just to close out this reading. Just maybe some additional messages that you may need to hear. What else? What other messages do you have regarding these next steps of receiving? And just also just being open to learning something. Somebody may offer you again like some sort of communication, some sort of wisdom or knowledge. So be open to listening and be open to learning more. Because again, I am picking up that Eight of Pentacles energy. It's like apprenticeship. So yeah, just be open to whatever this is. This is for group number 1. This fell right on my lap. And this is right at the bottom of the deck. Can't make this up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Y'all, can't make this up. So yeah, your spirit guides really want you to be open to this person coming in that may be offering you a pivot in life. Ooh, I just got butterflies in my stomach. This is what you've been manifesting and waiting for. If you've been manifesting something regarding your career and finances, it's a pivot coming in. Unexpected, because I'm getting tower here also, so unexpected changes, but it's going to be a well welcomed pivot. Something about it may make you kind of hesitate at first. Yeah, there's a bit of a hesitation here. But I feel like this hesitation isn't necessarily, I don't think it's the offer or opportunity. The hesitation is more internal. It's more, it has more so to do with you and how you, your ability to open up and receive, help from other people. That's heart chakra energy, babe. Like you may need to be doing some meditations regarding your heart chakra, and you may be receiving some lessons in life to help you open up. Some lessons, some things that may be, popping up in your life that is, the solution to these issues is let me ask for help or let me open up to somebody else. Let me be vulnerable with someone else. Let me let my wall down with this person. Even if it's your own pet, you're being taught lessons of being open. I feel like again that's a really big lesson for you right now. But yeah, you definitely have a pivot coming. It says sometimes when things aren't falling into place, after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How can you pivot even just a little bit? So maybe this opportunity or offer could be something different, something out of your comfort zone, maybe something that you weren't really looking for or expecting or even wanting, but it is something that you are needing. It's something that the universe is sending you. It may not be like a one all be all, it may not be a final destination, but the reading is your next step. So, again, this next step is not going to be your final destination. Ooh, maybe that movie is significant for you. Let me stop because I can't stand that movie. I love it, but it's so uh, it's too real for me. But anyway, um, yeah, it's not going to be your one all be all. Again, it's going to be something different than what you're used to or expecting, but it is going to be a positive pivot. It's going to get you out of whatever rut, especially financially, that you're in right now. Or if you're in a job that you don't want to be in, this pivot, this new opportunity, this new job is going to bring you out of this job and put you in something much better. Again, it may not be, it's not going to be your final resting stop, but it's going to be something for right now. It's your next step towards your wish fulfillment with this Nine of Cups energy. Do I need to pull any other card, Spirit? Anything else? Nah. All right. So group number one, I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for you. So let me know how this reading resonated for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you in my next reading. Peace out. What's good, group number two? For those of you who are drawn to the second image, this is going to be your reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what next step should you take. Your next step. So this is for group number two, Spirit Team. What next step should group number two be taking? Next step. Interesting. Okay. Can I get one more? Uno mas, please. 444. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So you got the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Ten of Cups. One thing that I'm picking up, you have this Ten of Cups energy and this Wheel of Fortune. You have some soul family coming in. You got some really good people coming in. Why are they coming in? Because it's time for them to come in with this Wheel of Fortune energy. It could be this Queen of Wands energy with this, what is this, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Those could be their sign or your sign. But I'm picking up a different message with this Queen of Wands. But this Ten of Cups and this Wheel of Fortune, yeah, y'all have some good people coming in. Some people who are truly for you. You may not have had that in a while, like good folks, good friends, because this is very much platonic, but this is people who, this is going to be like your chosen family with this Ten of Cups energy. 'Cause Ten of Cups to me, sure, you can talk about like, blood family, but Ten of Cups for me is chosen family. It's goes with that phrase, what is it? People say blood is thicker than water, but the full phrase is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So like the friends or the family that you create yourself is a more stronger bond than the family that you have by blood. So not really next steps, but I am picking up strongly like you got some good friends coming in. If you've been wondering or you've been like wanting that, that's definitely coming in for you. But next step wise, this energy is being, and some of you may not want to hear this, but it's the message I'm getting. Be more social. Get outside a little bit more. Queen of Wands, I'm picking up like peacock energy, like kind of showing off, spreading your wings. You've been looking good lately, group number two. You've been looking good, Ace of Cups. You've been looking good, feeling good. And if not, you still are. But yeah, I definitely feel like you're in a very like magnetizing energy right now with this Queen of Wands energy. So your next step is to get out more so you can magnetize and attract this soul tribe. It's almost like I'm seeing like a lighthouse. Your energy right now is like a lighthouse in like a very in the middle of a foggy, dark ocean. And it's like your soul family, they're looking for you. They're in a boat looking for you. But they can't see you because your lights are off, because you're not, I'm hearing at the right place at the right time. Some of you definitely, another big step is listening to your intuition right now. If you've been feeling drawn to like go to somewhere or go places or go do something, even if it's just like a walk in the park or, it doesn't necessarily have to mean like spending money or anything. There's free resources around everywhere. But definitely listen to your intuition if you've been kind of nudged to kind of go somewhere or travel somewhere, because there's something there for you or someone there for you. But yeah, back to that analogy, it's like your lights are off, but as your next step, as you take this next step to kind of get out more and put your energy out there in the world, your lights are going to come back on, and your soul family are going to be able to like find you using that beacon of light that you're radiating right now. But they just can't see it because you're kind of keeping it a little bit closed off. So again, your next step is to get out there, be a little bit more social. Maybe go travel more with this Wheel of Fortune energy. Um, and definitely just standing firm in your power as well. Again, you're in a very like, I'm hearing peak. You haven't even reached your peak yet, but you're climbing towards your peak. Um, you're in a very, very good energy right now. Like a very, very, such a magnetizing and attractive. And I'm just seeing like someone with a lot of like golden and white light around them, like around your aura. You may be finding a lot of people like looking at you or staring at you recently or taking like double takes at you. Um, it's because of your energy right now. Your energy's super sexy right now. Like it's really hot right now. It is. Um, so yeah, but again, that's where your intuition is coming in too, because you may even be attracting, energy vampires as well. People who want to siphon that energy, um, or use it for their advantage. But don't worry about those people. I think you have a really strong sense of like judgment. Um, you're able to kind of pick up bullshit from a mile away. So I don't see that being a problem for you. But sometimes that can get in the way of you opening up to good people in your life. So just be careful with that. Just learn to hone in on your intuition and knowing what's for you and what's not for you. But again, your next step, babe, is to get out there. Get out there. That's the big revelation here. that's that's it. Ace of Cups energy. So practicing more self love right now. I'm picking more Ace of Cups like in reverse. Um, but having more self love for yourself right now, pouring into your own cup. Practicing more self care can be very significant for you here also. That's another step you can be taking at the moment is practicing more self care, continuing to pour into yourself. Um, and those who are meant to find you will find you. Let me get a oracle card here for you. And also finding happiness and peace in the middle of chaos. If you are feeling a little bit like chaotic or things are kind of a little bit weird for you in your life, definitely, again, like pouring back into yourself, practicing more self love and self care, and just finding that the eye in the middle of the storm. What other messages regarding this next step for group number um, two? What other messages do you have regarding this next step for group number two? Excuse me. This really wanted to come out. So this had popped over as I was shuffling, but I turned it back over and put it back in, but it came right on back out. So healing, your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. And then you have believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life and you will do exactly that. So this kind of goes along with the energy of like getting out there and spreading your light more. And also listening to your intuition as far as like, having certain nudges to do certain things or go certain places is going to like put you smack dab in front of excuse me, my goodness, in front of the people who are meant to be in your life, your soul tribe, your soul family, people who will help elevate you and get you to where you are meant to be in life, and vice versa too, because we love reciprocity around here. So yeah, while they're also uplifting you, you'll also be helping to uplift them as well. It's so funny. Okay, and it's coming back to me now. I had this dream last night. In this dream, it was like I was in this. That's so wild because I've been awake for maybe like an hour now, and usually I kind of forget my dreams after like a minute or two after waking up. But it's coming through plain now. But it was almost like I was in this sort of like camp, like this concentration camp almost. Weird, weird, very weird. But I remember like I was going somewhere to like do my laundry or something like that or throw away trash, and one of the like little soldiers or whatnot had came up to me and was like, "You're out of dress code" or something like that, and he gave me like this ticket or something. I think I had to like pay something. I think it was like $1, so $1 could be significant for you. But then, I was walking back to my like hut or whatnot, and I ran into these two girls. So everybody in the camp were basically conforming. They were just bootlickers and conforming to whatever little dystopian society we were in. But I, as the rebel that I am in real life, was just march to the beat of my own drum, doing me. And then I ran into these two other girls who were very similar to me. They were also quite rebellious. They also were out of dress code. They were not, doing what, you know, what the soldiers or whatnot wanted them to do. So I felt this like instant connection to them. Someone with curly hair can be significant for you, and someone with short, straight, black hair can be significant. I'm seeing somebody look very similar to that girl from Lizzie McGuire. What was her name? Miranda. That could be significant for you here also. Somebody could be of Hispanic background or heritage. Um, Somebody could be POC. But yeah, it's like after so long of kind of feeling like you've been like alone in the world or not having people who you truly vibe with and match with, I see you meeting somebody or meeting a few people actually. You may go from no friends or one friend to a whole group of friends, overnight. So just be open to that because that's the healing right there. Healing doesn't always mean solitude. It doesn't always mean, hermit mode or to yourself. Healing a lot of times comes through experiences, things that we go through in our day to day life. So I see you going through a healing experience of actually meeting people who truly love you, who truly support you, people who you actually vibe with and get along with. But again, this next step involves you like going out there and letting and helping these people find you. It's like meeting them in the middle. So like just put yourself out there more to meet these folks because you will. There's a lot more people who love you in this world than people who don't like you. All right, so group number two, I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for you. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, stay open, and I will see you in my next reading. Peace out. All right, last but not least, group number three. If you were drawn to the third image, this is going to be your reading on today. We're going to be getting some messages regarding what next step should you take next, or should you take. For group number three, I'm actually being drawn to start off with this deck. Definitely releasing any doubt or fears you may have regarding something. Okay. This is for group number three. What next step should they take? What next step should they take? Group number three. Okay. So you have. I'm trying to think what order did they come in. So pay attention. It says you're being asked to pay close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Then you have let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. You have resolution. So whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. And then speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. So there's this energy of like moving on. Now I'm hearing just keep swimming, just keep swimming. So finding Dory can be significant for you, or that movie can be significant. Um, so I feel like the next step you should take. There's a few steps. um, I feel like step number one is to listen. So with this pay attention card that came out, like it says, you're being asked to pay close attention to the signs you're being given. So I definitely feel like there may be some signs or synchronicities around you, and I also feel like you're looking for specific signs or synchronicities. You're looking for certain things, um, but the message I'm picking up is that your spirit guides are communicating to you in a different way than what you're used to, and that's what's causing you to miss certain signs and synchronicities. So maybe you're used to looking at just angel numbers, or what is yeah, like angel numbers or whatnot. But the whole cliche, um, look for the angel numbers type of thing. Maybe there's one specific way or one specific like sign or synchronicity you've been looking for, but that's not how your spirit guides are communicating to you at the moment. They're using some other way of communicating. For some of you, this could be regarding animals. You may be having like animals coming up to you, or you may be noticing a lot of animals around you recently. Maybe specifically birds, and also insects can be significant. I'm also seeing lizards. Um, yeah, it's like the universe is communicating to you in a different way, and you're missing it because you're not used to seeing signs or synchronicities in that way. Um, yeah, so just be open to like all the different nuances happening around you. Because there are, again, a lot of, and I've repeated this a million times, but a lot of signs and synchronicities that are happening around you, that you're just missing. And your spirit guides want you to kind of, like it says, pay attention, like open up your eyes and pay attention, and stop looking for something specific, but be open to anything. This could come in the form of animals, like I said, or insects, or even like people, maybe even like overhearing conversations. I'm also drawn to the bullhorn here. So maybe even through music for some of you, maybe getting some signs through music. Um, Kind of going back to the conversations thing, you may even walk past somebody or walk past some people, and you may overhear like a little snippet of what they were talking about. And, because you like honed in on that, that's your intuition saying, hey, listen up. So um, if you kind of hone in on something recently, um, like listen to that, because there's some sort of message there for you. Even if you only catch like a few words, there's something within that for you. You may walk past somebody and they may say the word um, gas station. I don't know. Um, and, you may have only heard that, and then you're like, okay, what about a gas station? So you may end up going to a gas station and getting a lottery ticket, and getting winning something from that. So, not saying that that's what's going to happen. I try not to feed people's delusions, especially when it comes to like lottery and stuff like that. Please don't get a reading by me asking if you're going to win the lottery. I don't know. That's going to be up to you. But yeah, it's something of that sort, to where you may hear something, or eavesdrop in on something, or hear a certain song or a certain lyric or verse in a song may really call out to you. Like that's the what you're meant to be receiving. So for sure, yeah, I definitely feel like your biggest next step is just to really pay attention, to what's going on around you. Because I'm not really getting necessarily a next step for you. I'm getting more so advice and guidance for you, so that way you are open to the next steps that the universe will lay out for you. Your next step doesn't lie in this message I'm picking up. It lies in, um, you paying attention. And you paying attention to something is going to provide you whatever solution or resolution for, whatever it is that you may be struggling with or going through or need some sort of help or support with. You paying attention and listening to your intuition and taking note of all the signs and synchronicities happening around you is going to lead you up to this. Um, hmm, very interesting energy. I want to pull a few tarot cards. With the other readings, I started off with tarot and then pulled some of these. But for your group, I felt the opposite. So again, it kind of goes along with like your next steps. Again, like it's more so of you paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, and the signs and synchronicities that you receive moving forward is going to provide you with the next step. I know it may not be the message that you want to hear, but it is what I'm picking up. I try to obey as best I can. Can I get some additional cards regarding this message? Yeah. Eight of Wands. Ace of Wands. Can I get one more? Okay, you want to give me two more. Okay. King of Swords, and then the Knight of Wands. This is a lot of wand energy. Wand energy is about energy. Um, yeah, I definitely see energy moving forward. I'm gonna move this King of Swords underneath this speak up because this goes along with that. Um, yeah, your next step is taking action with this wands. This is about action. You're taking action on something. But yeah, two of wands. Damn, there's a lot of wand energy here. Um, you're gonna know what actions to take based off of the sign and synchronicity that you receive. And when you something about this next step, or yeah, whatever next step you're going to be taking, is it going to involve you speaking up about something or saying something or using your voice in some type of way, being very, with this King of Swords, being very clear, being very direct. Um, yeah, you're going to be having to exercise your throat chakra soon. Speaking up about something, talking about something. Somebody here, this could be some sort of interview as well. Um, but yeah, you're going to be like using your voice in some sort of way. But you're going to receive a specific um, synchronicity on how to use your voice or what exactly you need to say, or even something that's going to kind of get your wheels turning into what you need to say. But there's something that needs to be said, maybe a conversation with someone. um, what is this speaking up energy? Can you clarify this speaking up energy with this King of Swords also? I'm kind of curious. What is this speaking up energy? Ooh, King of Swords and Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's something that you're gonna have to be very like clear and direct about. Like, no room for guesses, no room for assumptions, just straight up. This could be resolution. Maybe this is regarding someone else. You got the Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So this can maybe, for some of you, involve some sort of romantic partner. For some of you, this can be, for somebody, a sibling. For somebody here, this could be like a boss or a higher up. But there's something that you may be looking to get off your chest, or maybe even like asking for help about something. That can be part of this as well. You may be being called to ask for help or ask for some sort of support or guidance or assistance. But again, like, don't beat around the bush when it comes to this. But I'm also, again, picking up, you're going to know exactly what to say, whether you're initiating the conversation or not. This could go many different ways here. Some of you may initiate the conversation, while others, the other person may initiate the conversation. But regardless, it's going to involve you just being very clear, very direct, just being very straight up about, what you're thinking, how you're feeling. And I feel like you're going to get a very, very positive outcome to this. Again, some of you, this could be like love related. You can be clearing up some sort of conflict with this Five of Wands energy. But I see a very, with this Ace of Wands, it is going to provide you some sort of new beginning, a fresh start. For some of you, a passionate new beginning, especially if this is love related. I see it going really good, but it's going to require you to like just pay attention, open up, listen up, speak up in order to gain this resolution to whatever struggles or problems you've been having recently. Sagittarius, Aries, I was going to say Scorpio. Scorpio could be significant here also. What is it? Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Those signs can be significant. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra could be significant. I was picking up Scorpio. It could also be Pisces here as well. But yeah, there's something that you're gonna have to like speak up about. You're gonna have to use your words, as I tell the kids that I work with. Make sure you're using your words. Um, and I see this going pretty well for you. Don't be scared or afraid to say what you need to say. Get it off your chest. Things are going to work out a lot better than you think. Um, but I'm also I'm going to leave you with this too. It says, remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. So just be open to the outcome. Don't have a specific outcome in mind. Um, Allow the right outcome to happen for you that is meant to happen for you. All right. Group number 3. I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you in my next reading. Peace out.